folks, this is a video I've been meaning to make for a long time, and it's on training your pistol squat. I'm going to do this in one take with no editing, so please just train along with me and figure this out for yourself as well. I've learned this protocol from Squat University, and I've applied it to dozens and dozens of clients and friends and colleagues over the years, and in my opinion it is without a doubt the most effective way to train your pistol squat. It's also excellent for identifying imbalances left and right. As most of us know, we are commonly like one side dominant, and this will show that. So the protocol for training your pistol squat is pretty simple. Typically it's done with a set of bumper plates, but it can be done with yoga blocks, milk crates, the stairs in your house, anything where you can adjust incrementally the height. What we're trying to do is incrementally move the ground farther away from you until a point that we know we can do a full pistol squat. But also identifying the place where you have found your limit, and that's where we'll train. Okay, so you're going to start with one bumper plate or one yoga block. Okay, you're going to stand with your feet fairly close together, and as always with a squat, your butt, your ass is the first thing to move. You're going to take one foot off, and you're going to come down just that far. If you notice, my toes are pointing up, and that's the key to this protocol. We're heel touching only. The reason we do that is if we go flat foot, your tendency is going to be to use this foot and that push off for assistance. And we don't want to have any assistance, it's only one side. Okay? So, some people train this with a TRX or bands, and some of those procedures do work. I think that this is the most effective. So you're going to go down, yeah, okay, no problem. That's about 3.5 inches. I can do that. Okay, we'll incrementally raise the height. Okay, now we're 2 bumper plates. Same thing, leading with the ass. Okay, I can touch my heel. No problem. Okay, go up a little bit higher. Same thing. Boom. If you get to the point where you're going down and that foot goes down and you need that assistance, that's your limit. And that's where you're going to train. You're not going to go any higher or deeper, depending on which way you look at that, until we can get to that point where every height needs no assistance from this leg. Okay? So we'll go a bit higher. Remember, I'm doing this live, I'm not editing anything. Okay, no problem. Got it there. Another plate. Okay, and you're just going to keep going up until you get to the point where you need to use that foot for assistance. And remember, I'm only doing this on one side for the video, but do this left and right and see if that height difference is different on you left or right. Okay, down and up, heel only, yep, no problem. We could keep adding plates, but you get the concept, and now I'm going to switch to the box. And I'm doing this with a broken hand. Okay, same idea. Okay, we've just gotten to a different height. Down and up, okay? At this point, where your leg is about 90 degrees to the ground, if you've worked yourself up over time, again doing this every day or a few times a week, left and right, by training it that way, those increases will happen very quickly. I think you'll be really happy with this protocol. Once you get to the point where this upper leg is about 90, that's when we can start working on swinging that leg out. You need to remember that we're not just training strength here, as always. We're training our neurological pathways as well, our patterning of the movement, balance and stuff. So it's not about just getting stronger, it's about getting more efficient at the movement. So once we kind of get to this level, we can start swinging that leg out into the front, right? And when we're there, right, it's nice to have that distance from the ground so that we can still do the full movement without our foot hitting on the ground. And then once we're comfortable with that, we can move this out of the way. Of course, we're working on hip mobility throughout the weeks of progress on this as well, and you'll be able to come all the way down without the assist, without touching the ground. Yeah, cool. Incremental increases, using the foot and that push off as the judge of where you're at, and training there and watching that progress with height over time. At no time are we using a band or a TRX. We're using the indication of our support leg and whether we need it or not. That's how we do a pistol squat.